Ladies and gentlemen, this is Intervlog. I say this is Intervlog, and I am here once more. I am here because there is one important information I brought to you today, and this information is unbelievable. I say it is unbelievable. Something like this has never happened before, and I am happy it is happening today. And you would wonder, what am I talking about? Well, I'm talking about a great investment being done in Mali, and this investment is a massive one. Seydou Keita came down to Mali and asked where his assistance would be needed, and he was told about Agro-Industria Complex. Based on the investigation they carried on, they found out that all the oil, both the one for cooking, the ones for cosmetics, are all being imported, while the raw material is in Mali. So Malians spend a lot of money importing oil to cook food for butter and for so on and so forth, while the raw material is right in the country. Then, Seydou Keita said he is going to put an end to that. He went home and brought 23 million to start building an agro-industrial complex. That agro-industrial complex has been finished, and now he's ready for work. This is unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Agro-industrial complex of former international Seydou Keita, an investment of more than $23 million. The president of the transition, Colonel Assimi Goïta, received in audience the former international footballer and visionary entrepreneur Seydou Keita, known as Seydou Blay, as a prelude to the finalization of his industrial complex in Sanankoroba in the Kati Circle. The former captain of the Eagles of Mali came to present to Colonel Assimi Goïta his project for an agro-industrial complex comprising 6 industrial units in Sanankoroba. A project which cost him $23 million. This meeting, which was held in the presence of the Minister of Industry and Commerce, marks an important milestone in the career of Mr. Keita and for the economic development of Mali. After a successful career as a professional footballer, here is Seydou Keita, now promoter of an agro-industrial complex. Before the inauguration of the infrastructure planned for 2024, the promoter came to present the project to the president of the transition. It was about my project, the industrial complex project that I established in Sanankoroba. And as we are at the end, we came to present the project to him with the minister. By doing this project, I want to contribute to the development of our nation. Because the country is going through a difficult time. All Malians who have the opportunity to come and invest must do so because we have no other countries. When we can help give people jobs, ensuring that people can be self-sufficient is really important, Seydou Blay declared as he left the audience. The agro-industrial complex, located in Sanankoroba, around 30 kilometers from Bamako, is built on an area of 7 hectares. Its cost is estimated at 14 billion CFA francs, which is $23 million. It is an industrial complex which is made up of 6 units, which are a shea butter factory which produces 100 tons per day, a 30,000 L per day refinery, a 200 tons per day oil mill, a 120 tons per day livestock feed, a can packaging and a soap factory. It is certainly one of the biggest agribusiness industry projects in recent times, he said. This investment, which is an example of success, will create more than 460 direct jobs and 700 indirect jobs. Seydou Keita transformed his dream into reality, perfectly illustrating the successful transition from a sporting career to that of a committed entrepreneur. The industrial complex, the result of years of considerable effort and investment, is now ready to start operations, promising to become an engine of growth for the region and for Mali as a whole. During this audience, Seydou Keita expressed his gratitude to the Malian authorities for their constant support during the development phases of the project. He also highlighted the significant impact of the complex on the local community, providing employment opportunities and contributing to the economic development of the country. President Keita warmly congratulated Mr. Keita for his initiative and his dedication to the nation. Stressing the importance of supporting local entrepreneurs, the president of the transition reiterated the government's commitment to creating an environment conducive to investment and sustainable economic growth. Seydou Keita, born 16th of January 1980, is a Malian former professional footballer. A versatile midfielder, he operated as both a central or defensive midfielder. Keita most notably played for Lens, 5 seasons, and Barcelona, 4 seasons, winning 14 titles with the latter club after signing in 2008. He started his youth career in Mali and his professional career with Marseille. His career would take him to clubs in France, Spain, China, Italy, and Qatar. Keita represented Mali since the age of 18, appearing in 7 Africa Cup of Nations tournaments and winning 102 caps. In addition to his Malian nationality, he also has French nationality. On 26th of May 2008, Keita agreed to a 4-year deal with FC Barcelona, who paid his $14 million buyout clause, making Lens eligible to receive $1.3 million from Sevilla. He became the first Malian player to ever represent the Catalans, and his new release clause was set at $90 million. Keita made his official debut for Barcelona in a Champions League qualifier against Poland's Wisła Kraków on 13th of August 2008, a 4-0 home win. He made his league debut against CD Numancia on the 31st, coming on as a substitute for Andrés Iniesta. Now, after seeing all this good work, which side Keita did? I begin to think that if Africa could join her together, that it is possible to build a great Africa. It is possible for Africa to stand on its own, without help from anybody. There are so many footballers from Africa. There are so many people who have money in Africa. And this also reminds me about not being extravagant. Some of all these players we have outside the continent, or all these riches which men and women we have outside the continent, majority of them have forgotten that they come from Africa. You see them, they are buying Ferraris, buying a limousine, buying a Jaguar, buying different types of expensive vehicles. Some are even buying up to Maybach, while in their community there is no factory. Everybody is suffering in their community. You begin to wonder, is this person actually one of these people in the community? The answer is yes. Then why is he packing all the money he is making to buy only one vehicle just for him to enjoy? Why not remembering the poor people in the village? This brought to what I always say, that people who like cars, if you see anybody who is from Africa, who is spending millions of dollars or thousands of dollars to buy a Ferrari, that person is not a good person. If you see somebody who is a native of Africa, who is spending billions to buy May badge, that person is not a good person. If he is a good person, his mind would have told him that this money I'm spending here, it would have been nice to use it to build one factory as a side to Keita did in Mali. To use it to thank my community at least for bringing me onto this life, because without them, I wouldn't have been alive. At least before enjoyment, he would have built one factory or 2 factories so that whenever he travel, the community will remember him, but majority of them never done it. Is that good? Of course no. You used to play football on the sandy field. You used to play football on the street with barefoot. Now God has elevated you to play in Welfare Champions League, to play alongside Messi, to play alongside biggest players in the world. And you forgot your community, where you come from. Is that good? That is not good. In this life, there is always a price to pay. That price is build one factory for them. Employ people to work there. Then you can live your life as you want. Thank you very much for watching. This is a Tavlog. Thank you.